Hello and welcome to this new Google Workspace update video for the month of September. For the beginning of fall, Google has released less updates than normally, but they're still really interesting, so enjoy watching. Introducing new spacing feature in Google Sites. In addition to adjusting the spacing between content and sites, using a new density theme setting, you're now able to use spacers to add empty space to your sites in specific places. This feature provides more flexibility, especially when designing a vertical layout, and generally make templates and website designs much easier. Easily share Google Meet artifacts with co-hosts. Earlier, Google Meet features such as meet recordings, attendance tracking, polling, etc. would generate meeting artifacts which were directly shared with the meeting host only. Beginning today, these artifacts can be directly shared with the meeting host as well. New Google Endpoint Management setting to show both personal and work entries in Google Calendar on Android devices. In 2022, Google announced the ability to see your personal and work calendars together on your Android device. Google is now adding support for Google Endpoint Management admins to enable this feature for their users. Users with multiple accounts can easily switch accounts when using the Google Calendar app on a mobile device. This helps users manage multiple accounts more easily and ensure consistency across Workspace apps. Insert emoji in line with text in Google Docs. Building upon the recently announced emoji reaction feature, you can now express yourself in a new way by searching for and inserting emojis directly in line with your Google text in Google Docs. Scaling your Calendar interop offering. Currently, through Calendar interop, if a Google Calendar user wants to see the availability of a Microsoft Exchange user to schedule a meeting, the request is performed through an Exchange role account. When too many requests occur within a certain time frame, an Exchange role account can hit its limits, and as a result, the Calendar interop service may not work as intended. Starting this week, admins can configure multiple role accounts in the Calendar interop admin console. This will provide support for a higher number of requests and enable Calendar interop to work more seamlessly at scale. Work Insights reporting for Google Chat and Google Meet. Over the years, many organizations have benefited from the use of Work Insights, a tool that provides data-driven insight on Google Workspace adoptions, work patterns, and cross-team collaboration. With a recent upgrade from Hangouts to Google Chat for Google Workspace customers, Google is pleased to introduce a new insight product for Meet and Chat. Easily assign tasks from Google Docs. In Google Docs, you can now assign a checklist item for yourself or a colleague that will then show up in the assignment task list. When edits are made to an assigned item in tasks, such as a change to the title, due date, or completion state, those updates will show on the doc and vice versa. New color categorization in Calendar to better understand how you're spending your time. In 2021, Google launched Time Insights, a feature that gives you the ability to better understand how you're spending your time in Google Calendar. Starting today, you can categorize your time by naming and assigning a corresponding color label to an event within Time Insight in Calendar. Conveniently connect site visitors with social channels and sites. Site editors can now insert stylized social media links into pages within the site. This update enables you to more conveniently connect site visitors with additional information and content on your social channels. More control over accessibility preferences in docs, sheets, slides, and drawings. Over the years, Google has launched features to support their ongoing accessibility efforts to ensure that their products work well for everyone. For users of screen readers, braille devices, screen magnifiers, and more, Google is providing the ability to adjust your accessibility preferences for docs, sheets, slides, and drawings separately. Easily customized digital signage on your Google Meet hardware through AppSpace. In December 2021, Google announced the ability for admins to use their displays as digital signage when their Meet hardware devices are not in use. Today, Google is giving admins more options for customization by using the AppSpace digital signage content. Dark Canvas theme now available on Google Meet hardware home screen. Google is adding support for a dark homepage theme for Google Meet hardware devices. When using Dark Canvas devices, will now feature dark user interface elements on the home screen when not in an active call. Dark Canvas mode can be applied to any Google Meet hardware device in your fleet. New Google Calendar shortcuts improve glanceability to screen reader users. In addition to the improved announcements for Braille comments and highlights available in Google Docs and Web, and the recent launch of more control over accessibility preferences, Google's introducing announced shortcuts for calendar event details. Users of screen readers can now type a keyboard shortcut that verbalizes the content of an event, such as the title, date and time, guest list, and much more. These shortcuts greatly improve glanceability because they enable calendar details to be heard on demand instead of consuming navigation through information. Thank you for listening to this video. See you in the next month.